And welcome back, everyone, for the third and final race here. And this is actually the second elimination race, so we'll be seeing who will stay and who will go. And I'm being joined now by Proofrock, and he's not racing, as a matter of fact.
We're not.
Not
Not
racing.
today.
He already done his duties already. He doesn't need to do any more of it. All right. And I actually do not have the bracket up, so let me just pull it up, and you can too by typing an exclamation point bracket. As we're gonna see how this turns out. So with Akuma taking the win over Plywood, we're gonna have Blue versus Akuma. I will be playing Airlian, and it looks like Plywood will be playing against you, Proofrock, actually,
Sure will.
in losers round 2. So interesting turn of events here.
Looking forward to racing my first MGS coach. Not for this game, but for two. But the
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
should be fun.
for sure. As now we are slowly getting started here. Make sure that they are both good, as we will begin the countdown here shortly. So both of these players are fairly close in terms of their seeding, and for their actual PBs on the board, I'm pulling it up here as well as we speak. So we have Spenito with a 59.53 from a month ago, although I think he got a PB from his last race, and then Strife with a 59.05. So both these players fairly similar on the boards here.
Yeah, I don't
And
believe I got
as
a chance to watch either of these combatants race during their first go through.
okay. Yep, and the docks is pretty straightforward, not a whole lot going on, but we've pretty much seen most players at least twice now. And if you have not seen a certain player, that means that they are in losers round 2, and I believe that would be House and Solid Snake. We have not seen both of those competitors again, but they will be back next week.
Ooh, just getting everything he needs from that
Yeah,
one guard. A
he's
ration,
getting
2 boxes.
getting the full value out of him. He's rating him of everything except for his clothes, essentially.
Yeah, that's one extra ration there. Interesting. One extra than what I normally get. I just grab the two that are, freestanding.
Yeah, I mean, like realistically, you don't really need this much M9 ammo. I think if you get maybe one box, you'll be pretty much set for the rest of the race. But all right, and do not forget to send in your predictions. We'll be
Oh,
closing out here pretty soon. So currently, it's pretty even with a slight Solid Strife favor. I am currently broke, so I cannot really donate or like spend anything because I currently have 480 points because I put all in on Plywood, even though it was apparently a bad call according to him, but it is what it is. Sometimes you win big, sometimes you lose big. And now they're leaving the docks and going to the heliport. I think we've seen a pretty standard set of events here for most runners. I think Joe's the only one that kind of takes a bit of a different pathway here, but for the most part, it's fairly the same. You get caught by the searchlight, and then you run along to the left-hand side to trank the guard, and then roll into the vents.
wait,
Pretty
what does Joe do
standard
here?
stuff. Joe actually keeps on running forward and then goes down that staircase, which I think is a bit slower, but it is a bit different. I think it's like slower by like a second, maybe.
You probably also have less likelihood of hitting a dead zone.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, could be another part or another reason why he does it. Spino getting caught there a little bit on the edge there. Is a little bit too far to the right.
So I know in our previous race we just saw, I think we also had someone like the graphical backends were a little different, and I believe I'm noticing with the FPS counters being different here. We also have that present, I believe, based off
Yes,
the FPS counter. Solid Stripe is on OpenGL, Spinito's on a version of
probably one
Direct3D.
of the direct. Yeah, so that was one thing that like I was noticing because I was kind of testing which one that was good for me. I was having some problems using 11, so I changed to 12, and then I tried OpenGL, but the game didn't really look too right. Like there's a whole lot of like really bad video artifacts. So I'm like, oh, let me try 12 because I have a 3070, so I figured Direct 3D 12 would be okay. And I've had minimal problems, but you know, you will still occasionally get these minor hiccups, even if you're on some really powerful hardware. You know, trying to run these like GameCube games is apparently magic on Dolphin 5.0, and it's not the easiest thing in the world for even something like a 3070.
Benito coming close to getting spotted by that guard there, just made it in the elevator in the nick of time. Yeah, and to go back to what you were saying earlier with OpenGL, like yeah, I couldn't put my finger on it, but just I was playing it and just something didn't seem right. Like it just didn't quite look right. So I started messing around with some other settings as
Yeah.
well, and I settled on Direct 3D 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do some like investigative work, as it's even currently being talked about in the channel. You know, about backends, people posting their settings. I think I've posted my settings before, but I could post them again if people want to take a collective data pool. You know, interesting stuff though. While while this game goes on through the tournaments, we are beginning to learn more and more, not only through new strats, but just about the game itself.
And speaking of new things, there was an interesting bit of tech that I think, well, I don't know if it was terribly recent, but I just remember seeing a lot about it recently in the Discord. The SOCOM roll out of this
Yep.
door. If you position yourself in a good spot and roll out of this door, uh, pretty much right after it opens, you're able to grab SOCOM before the fight starts. And in the place where the SOCOM usually is, there is a box of
Ooh,
ammo.
Stripe did
Looks like
not get it.
Yeah, it looks like
Eh,
Spenito went for. Oh yeah, Strife did a slightly different setup. I usually go with the wall setup like Spenito did. Let's see. Neither of them got it.
Nope. And
Yeah,
Spino going for a full tranking here. This is a bit slower.
there's a bit of a, I guess a margin of error you can call it with that roll. It doesn't have to be like frame perfect or anything, but there's definitely a certain angle you
Mhm.
wanna roll that.
Oh no, bit of a sliding sliding guard there for Solid Strife. As
Mhm.
let's see how they're gonna do for rest of these. Looks like Spino's is going for strict headshots, and Strife is going for more of the body shots. So I think just by nature of that, he'll be in the lead. But see how the rest of this fight plays out.
Right, because the
Oh, we
body
even got a
shots
nice ammo drop.
have a shorter death animation, correct?
Yeah, yes, you want to be going for the body shots if you can. Oh, and he unfortunately missed that guy. Oh no. Yeah, so definitely a solid strife lead after that. And his ammo situation's not doing too good. Oh, and he had to reload. And the celebration with the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, 10 bullets is going to be tough because you need optimal tank. You need 6, and then
Mm-hmm.
that leaves you with 4 for Ninja, and that is not enough to keep him in phase 1 the entire fight, I believe.
Yep, you definitely want to grab one more, two more if you're feeling really, really scared. But if you grab one more, then you got to land most of your shots. And there's also the 2 to 6 shots you need for the sensors in the tank hangar. I was about to call it the laser hallway, but it's the lasers in the tank hangar. So depending on what strat he does, he'll need 2 to 6 for that as well. So we'll see how this will turn out because he only has 10. And I think last time we saw him, he was just shooting all 6 of them. Oh, have a bit of a menuing issue there. Oh, and he was trying to blow himself into the room and was a bit unsuccessful. All right, we see Strife free aiming rather than locking on
Yeah.
to Ocelot's head, so a bit of a mistake there, but it looks like he'll be okay. Yep. Other than that, it's a pretty good fight. See how Spinito does now.
Locks on. Gets the first shot off a little quicker. Okay, look like a faster Ocelot there for Spenito.
Yep, for sure. Much faster.
All right, giving Meryl a call. Let's see where, if at all. Ooh, a little bit of an early.
Oh,
Oh, ooh, yeah, little codec struggles there from Spenito. Reminds me, I was doing some runs. I think last night or yesterday after my race, and
mhm.
I think I tried to call 140.25, and there was no response, and I was shocked, and I tried a couple more times, and I'm like, "What is this?" And I look over my notes, and sure enough, that's not the right frequency.
It's not the right number. All right, so Spenito has 22, which is okay, depending on how many he'll be shooting out here for the lasers. As now we see Strife is beginning to do his here. Let's see what he does.
Oh, you're right. I forgot all about having to shoot out lasers. Oh,
Ooh,
almost went
he's
for looks like the wall guy fast lasers there.
yeah, he is pretty close though, so he has to lean out. It's kind of awkward. You want to be a bit further out, so that way you just don't have to do that. But it works out for him. And now we see Spenito. What is he gonna do? Looks like he's gonna go for the standard one where you just crawl forward and then you shoot 3 of these. Okay, a bit better from last week because if I remember correctly, he actually shot out all 6 last week. So good improvement there. Still a bit better from Solid Strife. And now coming up on the tank, we have seen this fight have a lot of issues for a good number of people. Oh, and Spenito didn't go to the right hand side, and he didn't grab the chaff either. He didn't grab the chaff. I wonder.
Oh, he didn't
Huh.
grab chaff either. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe he had a brain fart and he's just not realizing yet. But oh, he's
Maybe.
going to this side. Okay, I remember now. He is the only person that does not do the new tank. He is actually doing the old tank. Since he's ran this game for a while, he is going to the ridge here. And as you can see now, really in real time, the actual difference of these two strats as pre-lethal tank with the wall guide method, this was pretty much how the tank was done. So you're seeing it right here, folks, on, just the huge difference of this new strat and like what it actually does for this run. Oh, and Strife rolls on the floor and he gets an extra codec call.
Upwards. Like where's he going?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, realize his
I
mistake.
guess it was a okay. Well, that is
Something.
gonna. Oh no! Spenito didn't equip the
He didn't equip
ration.
rations.
We have a death. Oh no!
Mm,
A death at the tank. That is
that's
not good, especially
rough.
because you were almost at the end too.
He was in
That's not
yes, he
good.
was like last third of Gunner 2.
Oh no!
Something I'm noticing it doesn't look like Spenito's doing is using lock on. Well, he's locking on here, but it looks like when the gunner was popping up, he was just FPV and like
Screaming.
pushing his just like inching it up right there. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, so he's not using the full use of the lock on because he's actually like locking on, but then he's doing free aim. Yeah, so bit of a misplay here from Spenito, but it looks like
And
oh
his
no, he got him in
body
the
shot
shoulder.
too.
Oh no. I think if I was Benito, I'd be, throwing on the ration right now so that doesn't happen again.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, you might as well to be safe.
exactly.
Okay, gunner one down.
Okay,
Treat a
where's he
little
going?
bit.
I'm not sure where he's
Oh,
going. Oh,
oh,
is he grabbing? Wait, does he not realize he has a ration? I think
but
he didn't realize he had a ration because I think he had some
but
from the previous fight.
no, he didn't.
Oh,
Apparently,
what? He didn't? Oh
was he the one
no.
that grabbed? He had 3 in the dogs.
I guess he wasn't. Huh.
I thought
Yeah,
that was
normally
Spenito that grabbed 3 in the docks. Where did they go?
you wouldn't need to have rations here, but like, in like these scenarios, you would want a ration here. Oh no. Another
Body
body shot.
shot.
And he's running low on ammo too. He can't miss
There,
that many more shots. Okay, one
right.
more
There is
shot.
There is an ammo box in the okay, got it. I was about to say there is an ammo box in the northwest beyond the tank, but you're just inviting a ton of RNG and just asking for that tank to just go all over the place at that point.
And while we were fixated on all of that, Strife went through the entirety of the gas hallway, and now he is starting the ninja fight. Unfortunately, missing a kick, so quite a sizable lead here from Strife. And another thing is that now Spenito does not have any SOCOM ammo really for this fight, so he's pretty much gonna have to go to the top left as soon as the fight begins. And Spenito also getting knocked down. That's not good, because that was the one time save that you didn't have to go through this codec.
Right. And then Strife a little slow on his punches after the SOCOM shots. He's doing this. I've noticed it was on Nick as well. I don't know if it's just from spamming B or if it's they're thinking they might get some extra damage, but like the kick that they almost land after the SOCOM shot punch, does that have the chance of ruining the cycle?
I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, so that is likely from them just spamming B too much, because I think I've also seen House do it a little bit, so...
Oh
But,
no, Spenito's only got 2 shots. I did not pick up any ammo in that floor there.
yeah, so he's gonna have to go immediately to the top left and then grab that ammo,
Mm-hmm.
as Strife is having some issues here
Oh,
himself, and he's trying to swing the Nikita. He's having some slight server issues, do apologize.
it's like okay, this whole he should push him here to phase 2.
And he actually put... So
Oh,
the
and he
entire health bar
doesn't.
is gone, but
Yeah.
he's done way too much damage. He finishes a full punch kick combo. Bit of a sloppy fight here, but still a quite sizable lead thanks to that tank. And that just shows, like, doing the left-hand side wall guy tank is a lot better than doing the old method. And unfortunately, Smino costed really badly for that due to having to take a whole continue there towards the end.
All right. Well, Strife is through Gray Fox, and Spenito is starting the beginning of it. A bit redundant there. My bad. Yeah, and if Spenito can have a cleaner ninja, it's doable. I mean, Solid Strife didn't do anything terribly awful during it. Like he didn't push into a phase too early or anything, but oh, okay, it doesn't. I just got an answer to my question. Of course, I think he did a double punch. He tried to do punch kick after his SOCOM shot, but it's like I think his second punch missed, but his kick hit. So I don't know if that has an effect.
Ooh, okay.
Just missing the kicks. Oh, a little bit of a menuing flub there.
Oh yeah. He's missing these kicks, unfortunately. Yeah, no, not landing some of these kicks is actually costing him, because it's not there. You need to waste all of
He's
your ammo
missing.
for it to respawn there.
Oh, and
All in,
he's missing some of the Nikita. Like he's
yeah,
missing. Yeah,
it's not there yet, Smitty. You gotta...
you got to use all your stuff,
Yep,
right?
and now it should respawn there. Although, but now it's kind of too late now. Oh,
Yeah, at this point, you just wanna. Yeah, you don't
finish
really
it.
need the ammo.
Although, depending on what he's doing for the ninja, I'm not sure if he's doing peanut butter cups or if he's doing couch.
Did you say peanut butter cups?
Yep, that's the name of it. I forget the exact lore behind it, but it is called peanut butter cups. I I don't know. You'd have to ask Plywood, Wall Guy, Airline, and Blue, and Furry. They are the ones that know all the lore on the naming conventions here.
Okay, so starting Mantis. That, that poses an interesting thought. I don't know if are peanut butter cups candy bars?
Mm,
No, right?
They have candy bar forms of Reese's,
Yeah.
like the fast break, but like the cups themselves. I don't know if you consider it a candy bar. No.
Oh, no lean.
Oh, and Strife is unfortunately
Love
missing, and that's
there.
why. Oh, and he disappears. This isn't good. He's trying to find ammo. Okay, he must
There's
not
no more
know.
ammo in there. He's got to go. He didn't get the chaps either.
Okay, he must not
Gotta
know
be.
where the extra ammo is. So if he's looking for that, that tells me that he is wanting to do peanut butter cups, and that he's going to be using the SOCOM for the beginning. So, as we saw with I think JMC found them there, or like he had like gotten them there during his race in the lab. If you go down the little staircase to the left, there's SOCOM there. But other than that, you have to wait till you get to the actual fight itself, which is obviously not ideal.
Yeah, I've had some bad tank fights where I just would spam bullets too much, but have inconsistent tanks and you just use too much SOCOM ammo, and that's where I would typically grab SOCOM before Ninja just to be safe. You're right. There's B1. It's right there to the kind of right of Meryl. Yep, there it is.
Yeah. Yep, right there. Nice. Okay,
Okay.
he found it. That's good. So yeah, that pretty much tells me what he'll be doing here.
Oh, and I didn't even notice Strife. Nick mentioned something in the chat that he was shooting the wrong leg.
I was not paying attention too much as I was looking at Spenito's screen, so I'm kind of a bit split here, but it looks like he actually did not get phase skip, so yeah, he's in a very weird position here. Oh, and he's getting a long dialogue as well.
That when you hear
Oh,
the
and he didn't get the crit shot either, so now he's just running around. He has to get that crit shot, and he didn't tactical reload. Oh no!
oh, and then he used SOCOM.
Oh, you don't want that.
There's so many things going wrong. Oh, and then the right leg or the hit his left leg instead of his right.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, okay, he's out of the way of that. Oh, it's a tough shot to get.
Oh, I think that puts him. Okay, this is fine. Okay, right on top of Meryl.
Just convenient.
Conveniently right on top of Meryl.
Oh, we gotta lean. Gets a crit shot there. Like another one. Mine red. He's getting these crit shots, I think, more consistently than Strife was. Just before the suit of armor comes out. Didn't look like it looked like Strife made it through first two dogs without incident. Oh, tried to line up that Meryl
Ooh.
skip.
Well,
Oh,
and the delay. Yep. So if that happens, you will get the delayed animation from her after she slaps you. She will just yeet herself off to the other side, just like that. It looks very awkward, but that's what happens.
I don't know why I think that's so funny. I just imagine DBZ just like a Saiyan slap or something, and there's just a lot of
Yeah.
recoil off of it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, that hurt. Oh, I'm gonna fly over here.
Okay, well, Spenito's got one more shot until there it is through
Look,
Mantis.
yeah, so it looks a bit better.
Didn't hold select for the codec there, but that's just a minimal time loss.
And we saw last time that both
Roll down the stairs.
Plywood and Kuma had some trouble with the dogs, and Strife is not menuing to the M9, or he didn't have it out, so he has to actually just straight up dodge these
He just herded
his
those
dogs.
dogs like a champ.
Yeah, yeah. He is
Oh, and that roll.
a dog musher after all, so channeling that for this mission here.
Rolling through the dog. I don't know if Spinito realizes that I don't
Slightly
think you
slower.
stagger walk over them.
Yeah, you don't. The
Using
puppy's in
the
the way
M9
though.
instead, so we save
That
some
was
menuing time.
that was pretty early, but it still worked out, so no complaints.
Yeah, I think that's about when I did it, and I think you did.
Strife. Sorry, but Strife went to the wrong room. He went to the top
Oh,
left one first, and So okay, so another small hiccup here. You know, Spinito can start to crawl his way back here.
I feel
Strife
like
may
that's
be a little bit jumbled here.
bit of a goldfish fish brain there. Just door open and you just like, oh, go in.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's happened to all of us. You know, it's not just me picking on Strife. It's definitely happened to a lot of us. It happened to me during my race. I for everything closed one of the codecs that I was supposed to keep open. I'm like, oh yeah, just gotta keep this thing open.
My 5 moment coming up for
Ooh, tactical.
winners here.
Very sneakily tranking that dog under the rock.
Um, so what was interesting there is Spenito, did his left bumper and or whatever you want to call it and he did the punch before he started his gun up, and he
Hmm.
did the punch like almost where they would have high-fived. So I thought it was
Maybe he's watching the stream and he's just, you know, here you go.
he knew.
Oh, and she's hiding. So you want to be moving up here if she is hiding, and unfortunately is not. This is quite zoomed out as well. Yeah, I want to zoom all the way in for this first
Nice
fight.
shot.
Ooh. Okay, so now you're looking for 3 more headshots if you're Strife here.
1,
Okay.
2.
Oof, this is so zoomed out. So you zoom all the way in if you're here. Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
body.
that's why you get that body shot. Although she's playing nice now, and she's luckily laying down, makes things easier to land. Yeah, so you want to always try to zoom all the way in for this fight in particular. For the second wolf fight, you don't really want to be doing it all the way zoomed in, but for the first one, it's definitely wise to just go all the way zoomed in, so that way you have a good field of where to hit her. And does not go to the PSG-1T, so as many as are going to be a little bit
Oh,
screwed up here. Yeah. So now second trip for Spenito. Standing his ground to make sure that that dog fell asleep.
okay. No
And
one
again
got
with the roll.
dogged.
Yep. Very good.
Is that stat being tracked? Because if it isn't, it should be.
I'd imagine if it's not, then like House can probably put that on there really quickly.
Yeah, I
As
guess.
now, yes, Benito's starting, and she's hiding. Again, you want to be okay. Yeah, zoom all the way in, but really you should be trying to move up so that way you can have a faster exit. Although she's being fairly nice here, hiding again
Quick
though.
headshots.
So you need one headshot and a body shot, and then this fight's over.
Does entering and exiting, like unequipping and re-equipping the PSG-1T have any effect on her hiding?
Not really, but I mean, like if she's hiding, you may as well just like walk somewhat forward, just that way you are a bit closer. But as far as I know, that has no real effect on that.
I know I've seen some people, I think particularly Joe in particular, especially it's mainly during Wolf 2 when she hides, like kind of doing a quick swap, and I don't know if that would like kind of jar her out of it or not, but it may just not have an effect.
All right. And now I think if you're Spinito, I'm fairly certain he always goes for the toss. But you know, Strife here, if he's watching at this pretty decent lead that he's got, he may want to consider going for the toss versus the like double bonk himself, just to kind of make sure that nothing really bad goes wrong. Because you know, if you go for the bonk and you fail it, then Spinito is pretty close to taking the lead, maybe even taking the lead by a little bit. So you want to probably have both of these players do the toss, unless Spenito has been practicing for the bonk. I'm not sure, but he could maybe try that here because, you know, the loser of this does not advance next week. So this is really their last shot at this tournament here.
Yep, it's win or go home territory for the both of them. We see Otacon coming to provide Snake with the delicious ketchup.
Yep. Which I think, weren't you asking the other day, like, does that count as a ration use? And it does apparently. If you're like full, but like you have to like eat it actually. Does it count as a ration, or did you ever figure that out?
Someone in the, I think someone in the Discord said it doesn't, and it was like
Doesn't?
because they were like just you know so you know for like I don't know extreme big boss runs or something.
Yeah. Although I would, yeah. So like the only reason why you'd be even damaged here is if you went through torture at least once. And before I go on any further, let's see what Strife is gonna do here. He's going for the bonk.
Oh, he's
Oh
got to throw.
no!
Just throw, or do that.
Okay, run, run.
Get
Don't
it.
grab your stuff. Just
Oh wait, no, don't get it. Oh no.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh
that's.
no.
Oh,
Uh.
okay. Well,
And if I'm, yep. And the gun cameras are there, which means that the trick did not work. He also did not press the button twice. You had to press the button twice, SolidStrife. There you go. Okay, so if Spenito just tosses here, he will be pretty good. So Spenito does not need to really go for anything risky here.
notice the sneeze as well. I'm not sure if that'll have any real effect on his movement from here on out, but he does hit the elevator panel coming out there. Doesn't crawl into the door.
Yep. So Spenito just needs a toss, and he will be getting a pretty decent chunk.
Yeah, I don't
Back.
think it'll. I think Strife still has enough for a lead there, but yeah,
It's gonna be much
definitely.
closer.
Yeah.
Oh, Strife, you're going to. Okay, that was like almost too
That was
close to that camera.
very.
Yeah, to that
Yeah,
camera.
I was like
All right.
maybe, but
No,
you messed it up.
no,
Just throw,
no,
just
no.
throw,
Toss him, toss him,
just
toss
throw.
him. Oh,
Oh, he got it.
he got it, he got it. Okay. Both of these players got knocked down, but it wasn't enough. Okay, get out, come on. Okay. Oh, wait, I saw the first person view from Johnny. I think that means he was too late.
No, he's good.
Okay, he's good. Yeah, no gun cameras. Whew, man.
I saw the roll and I'm like, if that doesn't pick up the box, no roll should, because he was just fully on top of it, and it was such a late pickup, and I was like, how is that not? But it was, and I think that might. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't been timing, but that might put him in the lead.
Maybe because, you know, he won't have to worry about. Also, he went to the SOCON for some reason, even though he needs to go to TM9. But, yeah. So, both players got knocked down by Johnny, which normally would mean that it's over. But for whatever reason, I guess they weren't far out enough to where it didn't matter. And then they got another shot at it. And Spenito, you know,
I was taking off that.
basically coming in clutch here. So
Yeah, I think the difference between like, fail and, success there, I mean, they both got some flubs at the beginning, so not everything was ideal, but all things being equal, I think it's 40, 45 seconds that you gain.
we will see here as we will see a whole other cutscene and a whole codec that Strife has to watch now because of what had just happened. And I think Strife may still have the lead here just due to some other fumblings from Spenito, but it's gonna be much closer of a race now to where it is very, very realistic for a comeback here. And as we saw in the last race, you know, things can twist and turn in Disc 2 with the three big bosses there.
Just a reminder to refresh. I'm not sure if we're still far behind. I think chat mentioned we might be a little behind, so might want to refresh our stuff real quick.
Okay. I should be okay, but you never know. All right.
Oh, missed roll there from Spenito. That'll cost a few seconds. Did that dog just try to come for him?
It jumped over the ledge. I guess because he didn't have his stuff on him or something.
I thought he had his handkerchief on, or it was just like, it was just really happy to see him.
Maybe, and it was just jumping for joy and went through the gap there. That was interesting. So Spenito's still behind, but not by much. It's much smaller now. So yeah, coming up on the tower climb here for Strife, looks like he's got 5 stuns, which tells me that he's probably going to do stuns all the way up. Spenito with the M9 equipped means he is probably going to do some kind of combination here. It's now Switch discs over. Yep. Nope, exploding in his hand. Oh, and he didn't get close enough, so that guy is not down yet. He just gets shot just once.
To be about
So,
a 30,
oh,
40-second time difference by my count.
Strife taking a lot of hits here. If Spenito can have a decent tower climb, he can gain quite a bit because he's taking a lot of hits here, actually. Yeah, he did that one a little too early
Two
there.
shots. Gets an M9 off, though.
Okay.
Gonna throw his stun here towards this. Yeah, for this guard. It might be close enough. Oh, and roll through.
It's gonna
Good.
stun him, but yeah, okay, there he goes. Good. All right.
Shot once. Okay.
Oh,
I think the roll's
oh,
a
he
bit
almost
unnecessary, but
Strife almost got punched down. That would have been really bad, especially if you're keeping tabs, because Spenito is on his tail. He is not that far behind. He's slowly inching back up, because I think Spino's climb's a bit better here.
okay. Oh, I was afraid he's gonna get
Ooh,
punched there, but he got that shot
same
off.
here. Same here.
Yeah, he's coming up on the end of this climb here on floor 23, now 24. Yeah, Spenito, I think closed a few seconds on the gap there.
Yep, for sure. Yep. He is inching back, which is what he needs, because the second house coming up is can go a lot of different ways. Oh, and Strife having some trouble here on the repel section.
I was just gonna ask you, as someone who also tends to have some trouble here with getting the glitch. I know there's supposedly a consistent setup for
Yes, there
getting the
is.
glitch, and I was wondering if you could explain that to me.
So essentially, you want to go down on that first girder, and then you want to hold down right, and down, or down right, down, down. One of those two ways will work. For my last run, I had some weird issue where I got hit by the steam a second time, which is kind of unexpected, and then Liquid shot me, so I just kind of had to go for a bit of a backup. It looks like Spino is just kind of going to be going straight down, which is honestly kind of a little better here, especially because for Strife, he was, not really getting it too much, and
Good glitch there.
okay, it's actually fairly slower than I was imagining this being, so I think it's about even. I thought it'd be much faster, but just going straight down is proving to be very slow.
Uh, Interesting roll. All right, so we're gonna see Strife climb back up, trigger this cutscene, and then make his way past the cameras. But making his way down to the lack of stairs below. Rolling upstairs. Not sure if they're using stair glide because I still can't tell sometimes.
I think Spino is because he was running against that like one wall there, and he was running in place, which tells me he is spamming A.
Strife making good use of the chaffs here. I don't believe Spenito has any chaffs to make good use of.
Yeah, so I think we did not see him grab shafts at the tank and after the ninja, so he's just going to be tanking all of this here, going up and maybe going down as well. So a bit of an interesting choice here. He's going to leave him at some pretty low HP versus the hind as well. So ideally, you would not want to be tanking this much damage, but
Something else it's going to do is cause a little bit more of a discrepancy between our runners on their RTA. I believe
Yep.
the game accounts for IGT, and it's when the frames drop, the IGT, drops and slows down with it. But we will
Yeah.
start to see a little bit of a Spinito will appear to be a little bit more behind than they actually are.
It's much worse on the console version, to be honest, because like you get down to like the like 20s or so, but and it's usually with like this one right here, especially leaving, as you see the FPS counter goes down to 45. Yeah, it tanks quite a bit. And as we are commenting on that, Strife is beginning the fight with the Hind. See how this is going to turn out. A bit of a different method here. Interesting. Gets a second hit in.
I'm in a little trouble finding it, I think, here.
Yep. So if you're ever confused where you
Okay.
actually hit him, you want to be going to the opposite direction. As Strife is having a lot of issues here with his hind D. So this is
He tried to fire above. Like, he got the lock on like the right side, but then he just swung it above instead of swinging it out to the right.
yeah. So a little bit of a saving grace here for Spenito.
Whipping rations a little early in there.
As he's just anticipating taking a lot of shots, and wow, that was from downtown.
Yeah,
That
that was
stinger.
impressive. Looks like he has a little bit more. Could be wrong. Looks like he has a little bit more awareness of like that pattern that you mentioned than Strife seems to.
Yeah.
He seems to see he's already looking in the opposite direction. He's got a little bit more of a awareness of the hind for this fight.
All right, and for this next phase here, you want it to be towards the right-hand side, but he's going back towards the center, so he's going to drop down here. This is about average. So I want to say maybe 2 to 3 cycles if you get all double shots, but we will see here. As now Spenito will now begin his. From behind the building. Oh, a little bit. Oh, he got it. He actually got that. Wow, that was an impressive double shot there. I'm surprised that even landed. That was probably like the last second. As Spenito's hind is on this right-hand side, which is what you want. Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Spenito
ooh.
really
Wow.
closing the gap here.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
having
are
trouble finding
fairly
hind.
close. Oh, there he goes.
Fine though, because he's hind's hiding anyways.
Strife's health is super low. Oh.
Oh, and he doesn't have rations equipped. I think he's 2 shots away, maybe. If it's just the machine.
It's one
Oh,
shot.
more than 2.
It's one shot. It's one shot. Okay, there it goes. Ooh. Strife's
I
a
mean,
little low
it's
there.
life bar is what I was.
Yeah. We already saw one death to a boss earlier. It would have been really a shame to have one here, especially against this one. Nice double. So now that makes it to where the next one is pretty much over. So this makes it a lot easier for Spenito closing this out. So Spenito's still a bit behind, but he is still within punching distance here. I didn't check their ammo, and actually, Strife going for that ammo box, you don't really want to do that because that's a bit more than you would actually need because you were going to grab one anyway in the blast furnace. So we'll see how Spenito does here. Looks like he's chilling on the railing.
Unless he's just trying to avoid getting. I think if you don't grab that stinger ammo, you might be able to avoid getting like shot by that camera after grabbing it in the blast furnace. But the time loss
Yeah,
taking that
it's
box is still more.
definitely not worth it. And Apache with the Prime Gaming resub. Thank you so much, Apache.
Benito also grabbing that ammo.
Interesting.
I don't think I see any grenades from Strife. So he's just gonna.
Oh.
Ooh, a little early on the roll. He's just gonna try and fall through.
So Strife is just going to be going straight down while Spenito is actually going to be using grenades here. So,
Oh,
so
okay.
this could be good. So, this is obviously faster. He's not doing the stair glides either, which is okay, but, does be getting shot. So he can maybe inch a bit more forward here thanks to this. News Van with the Prime Gaming sub as well. Thank you so much. It looks like we have well, we are close to a hype train, whatever that means. All right, and Strife going to the bottom. And Spenito not too far away from him now. He has closed that gap now.
He's just about 3 or 4 floors above the elevator. He's got one more nade here, or one more nade to hit on this camera.
Yep. Should be good.
I think you got it.
And now from that C4 that we got at the beginning of the game, it is coming to use here. Spenito's having some slight minute issues. Okay.
Could have went down once for Stinger, and he went all the way
All
around.
the way. Yep.
So let's drive through the 4 horsemen. A little late on that Kodak call there from Benito. I don't know if that actually loses time. Spenito also with blood on. I didn't pay attention to Stripe if he has blood on or not.
I always have blood on just by default. I have, like, for me personally, it hasn't had a big effect on me, but I know for like MGS2 that can be a bit of an issue. So, oh, Strife has like no health here. He needs, I don't know if you realize, if he takes like 2 shots, he may just die. So, looks like she's hiding behind the tree.
I assume the blood, the effect it has is on the time, right? It adds time, or
I'm not even sure, to be honest, because I don't really paid attention to like what it affects
you have
in
blood
like
on.
2, but yeah, I always have it on.
I'm gonna mentioning that it adds a few frames.
Okay, so we're like splitting hairs here essentially. As Spenito's Wolf is taking a bit of an adventure, but Strife is going all the way to the left, which is what you don't want.
Ooh,
Hiding behind
like
this tree is really bad.
hard left. And
Yep. Oh,
can,
and she's trying to shoot him. Oh
she can
no.
shoot you from there, can she? I
Probably
guess she
not,
doesn't
but
know that.
she'll try.
Yeah,
She'll try
she
her
doesn't
darndest.
realize it.
Oh no, hide behind that
We
tree
could have
now.
ended that fight with a headshot there, but he got body shot, and now she's hiding.
Oh, Spenito. Oh.
I was about to say, just body shot. That's all you need.
Oh no, he missed.
Ooh, she juked. Oh,
No.
oh,
Oh
he keeps
no.
they keep moving up and down. Just keep it steady. One more shot. Oh, a
She
little
is
early.
taking quite the adventure. She has yet to hide behind a tree at all.
Oh my god.
Okay, so still within reach, but a
Two
bit
very
lucky
different
there.
wolves. One
Yeah,
running, one hiding.
yeah. Like Spino's Wolf was just taking a full-on marathon run across that entire course there. Like she did not want to hide at all. That was interesting.
So let's try taking a shot from the camera there and in the next room. Spinito not. And equipping his SOCOM there on that roll. Okay, so Strife takes that ammo box too. So yeah, there's and he did not. I didn't think he had equipped any handgun or anything, so he had to menu there to get the quick crawl. I don't know. At that point, if you don't have it equipped in such a short crawl, it might just be worth to just do your crawl regularly. I would think.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay,
but
and
Spinito getting shot twice.
all right, and we have a hype train. Choo choo, all aboard. I guess I don't know what to say in these kind of scenarios, but we have a level 2 hype train. Sub,
Woo.
gift, or use bits to get to the next level. I guess. 4 tier 1 subs or 1800 bits. Choo choo, choo choo.
Come on, ride the train.
All right, and with that, Speedo starting his cargo fight, and unfortunately, he's not. Ooh, they're all surrounding him, and yep, he's gonna go for the body shots now. So, bit of a fumble here from Spinito,
Yeah,
fortunately.
Spinito missing the control panel there a little bit.
A bit of a waiting game now before we get to Raven, which not too much room for a big change except for landing the SOCOM shots, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward.
Strife coming in. Looked a bit of a late cutscene skip there. Excuse me. Taking a little bit of time to menu to the Stinger. Not sure if it really matters. I usually menu to my SOCOM and Stinger. Usually sometime on the cargo elevators. I'm not sure it really
Yep,
matters.
pretty much right
Oh,
after the
going
fight's done.
for all Stingers there.
Okay. See how Spenito's going to spin this.
I like Spenito's angle.
Yeah. Changing to the SOCOM.
Oh no!
Oh, gotta get him in the shoulder, though, but I still think that's okay. Yeah, about the same, I'd say. So, we saw last race with the rope, so, you know. And unfortunately, Strife has to go and menu to that SOCOM there. But, yeah, with this rope, and a bit of a delayed start there, and he's taking some weird line here. Let's use using D-pad, almost.
Yeah, I think that's from most of what I've been noticing of his movement. It looks very, very D-pad.
Hmm. D-pad is great, but I think it's good in certain rooms. Like, for me personally, I'll use it for like this room, but Spino grabbing more stingers. I want to
Wait,
say he's got
huh?
enough. I think he's got enough, like more than enough. I think he's just not realizing that he only needs 10, because I think went into the Raven fight with like 26, and you only need 10, so you'd use like 7 or so on Raven.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's, that box is, you marginally lose time, but wait, so that box is slower, I guess, than the,
Oh,
but he did get the knock over. Nice. Okay.
yeah, like, there's no reason to actually grab that, to be honest, unless you somehow run out of ammo, which you really wouldn't be able to, and an unfortunate position for that guard. But yeah, you normally wouldn't be running out of ammo at all, because you would have, at like bare minimum, 10 after you would fight the Hind, and then you would grab the ones in the blast furnace, so that
Well,
puts you
yes,
at 20.
bare minimum of 10, assuming that,
Yeah.
you kind of remember to waste everything before the
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Spinito also not rolling up the stairs earlier, and yeah, his first guard is in a worse position. Now he's gonna have to
Oh,
gingerly step over him.
grab the rope. But will he get the rat? We've seen some rat issues in the past.
There's the rat,
Oh,
and the key
and straight up
is
and
in a
down.
decent spot. I think he should be able to.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
straight
he
up and down.
pushed it up against the wall just to be safe.
Speedos goes against the wall there. Oh, Strife missing the staircase a little bit. Oh, he had to he had to get in the corner there.
Smart. I've definitely had a run die to running over it, not
And
picking it up, getting
now
back
knowing
up
what
to
to
the
do.
room, or doing my roll up
Oh,
the stair, and I was like, wait, what? And I look over my splits, and it still says Palkey retrieval, and I'm like, uh,
yeah, that'll get you.
every time. Shoot the camera.
Oh, you
Oh,
didn't actually
menuing to
menu to
Palkey
the.
there.
Yeah, so Spino is still within spitting distance here. You know, he isn't too far back. So again, liquid could be a determining factor. Maybe not so much as last race, unfortunately, but to our eyes, that liquid pretty much changed everything. But you know, I don't think we've had as many frame hitches here, so I think we'll be quite all right as Strife now is rolling across that guard, try and getting around him. See what Spinito does for this one, because I think he's in a similar spot. That was a bit further down, not really in the way, actually. It's a bit better.
Ooh, bit of a late grab there. Or it looked late to me.
Mm. He's kind of like taking his time, thinking about like what to do, or like he's kind of like slight hesitation here. So and like Spineto's just up and going. So getting some slight changes here, but for the section, there's not too much to talk about other than the fact that at least we don't got to sit in a cold or a hot room for a minute. We can just shoot these pipes and be done with it.
Okay, I just noticed. So yeah, both Spenito and SolidStrife, different guards, but they both have a guard that they have to step over in the way.
Yeah, and the Strife's is much more in the way, but Spino's is kind of like in the downright corner.
Right.
But yeah, gonna be coming back down to Liquid, and maybe even some of the Rex fights as well, because depending on some missed shots, maybe some stinger ammo management. That's a tongue twister. Could maybe have some issues there as well.
Oh, bit of a lot of quick swapping there. I saw from Strife trying to. I think he's pressing the wrong button.
And he's on grip level 2. Looks like he had re-grabbed once, because whenever you actually grab one of these ledges, it will count as 10 pull-ups. So you can do that 10 times overall, which I think only happens if you re-catch yourself on the ledge. So,
Yeah, I think it's
interesting there.
100 pull-ups or 10 catches.
Yeah, 10 catches.
I'm also not
Oh,
sure. Ooh. I'm also not sure if repel section has
counts.
any, like, if it counts as like a little bit of exercise for him.
I'm not sure. If you do ropeless, definitely.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
Make
the
that slower.
that's the strat.
Yeah. Unfortunately for
Just
speedrunning, but
jump
yeah.
down forehead.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't need no rope. Just gonna jump down. All right.
Yeah, just 3 or 4 seconds on RTA. It looks like
Yeah,
separating them.
it is rather close. Rather close. As both of them. Oh, you go. Okay, never mind. For some reason I thought that he didn't call Otacon because I was tabbed out for a second, but
I
I thought that
also
he just like
curious
ran
about
over
that.
there. I thought he's like ran over. Was like, oh, he's not gonna call anyone. Oh,
Just gonna use his own noodle to get out of there.
pretty much. All right, and with the Rex fight, Strife going for the magic spot. Spenito is as well, but he's a bit further back. I don't know if
I
that's
think
gonna
he's too
quite work.
far.
I think he's gonna get hit by these missiles here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get hit.
Oh, I don't think. No, maybe not.
Oh, okay.
All
Never
right.
mind. More
Oh, a
lenient
little
than I
too,
had
a
anticipated.
little too soon on that, but
Oh, Spenito with the slight lead change now. Oh,
oh,
huh. Did you look at that?
I wasn't looking at
Spenito.
Stripe. I was looking at Spenito. I guess Stripe must have missed the because Spenito missed a shot, so Stripe
I
must have
think
missed.
Strife missed a shot as well, but yeah, Spenito's turning this around now towards the end. Looking to try and steal this away from Strife. He wants another week, at the very least, to play. As, you know, the winner moves on and the loser is knocked out of the tournament. So this is tournament life on the line here, folks.
Shot good from Spenito. Same from Strife. Oh, okay. Ooh,
Ooh.
I thought he got the gun there, but I think he got a little lucky.
All right, so now we're going to see how this Loka turns out because, we saw Akuma whip out that really juicy lottery roll. So let's see what Spenito has to offer. Looks like he's going for a bit of an alternative method that... Oh, Strife is...
So,
Oh,
yeah, he was. I've made that mistake. You have to know. It's
when to
just.
stop
I think it's
mashing.
just the one cutscene after the codec.
Yep.
You just skip it once, and you don't keep pressing B because that will happen, and it will mess up your jam chunk.
Oh, this is going to be close now, though, because both of them kind of screwed up. And Strife falling
Yeah.
down. Oh no. Oh, I think Strife has a slight
Oh.
lead now. Oh no, Spenito. Wait. Oh.
Okay, he got him back.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
That was,
but
that
Strife
was
knocks him
also
off.
again, and then the
Oh,
throw.
and a toss. I
guess that kind of makes sense because he didn't want him to fall off, but you're gonna have to throw him here if you want that now.
don't know what's going on, man. This is really
Oh,
close.
okay.
As Strife's having some technical difficulties on his own end, but he's
Oh,
in
he gets
the next
full
phase.
rush.
And bull rushing. You
They
don't want to kick
keep
him. Don't kick him. No. Oh no. You don't want to kick here. All right, Spinito
angry
just needs to do these
Akuma. Stop
doubles.
kicking him.
Stop
Period.
kicking. Oh no.
Here, okay, Spinito's got it. He's
No. Oh,
okay. Now they're both here. Oh,
oh my good.
he could have
I
gotten a
can't
kick,
believe
and
it.
it could have been dead even if he gotten the. I think he could have finished it
Oh.
with a kick.
Oh no.
Out though.
Spinito may just run away with this now. He's got to get through this escape section here. Oh
Yeah, just a
no.
couple seconds separates him. I think.
Yeah, this is gonna be fairly close.
RTA.
Oh, you roll up
No
the
roll
stairs.
from. Oh,
Oh,
no roll
Strife,
from
you're gonna roll too
Spenito,
late. Oh.
but a missed roll from Strife. That's gonna hurt.
Oh. Oh, what? Strife, you're. Oh, he's knocking out some of these guards? Oh, okay.
Memes?
I mean, you have time
Need
to
to get
spare,
back.
so this isn't that big of a deal. You actually have time to waste, but I don't know if you want to be
Yeah, I
doing
guess
that,
he still
especially
had
if you're
time,
looking.
but that's
I'm. He might not be looking at the actual race and like how close this is. Oh. Yeah, like, so for those that don't know, there's a bit of a strat where you can knock them out to kind of have a better escape, and on very easy, it's much more likely to have that happen, but I don't know if you want to be pulling that out in this close of a race, man. That's, it's a bit questionable if I have to say so myself, as Spinito's checkpoint 1. Oh, okay, it's fine, it's fine.
yeah. I was like, that's interesting, but it works.
This is close. This is close. Okay. Oh.
Frame shenanigans from Strife.
Oh yeah, maybe some server.
lag.
Yeah, maybe some like server lag. So, again, this is probably gonna have to come down to the score screen. Hopefully, we don't have hopefully there isn't that big discrepancy like there was during the last race. And Speedo or Strife a bit slow on skipping the cutscene here, as now we have to pummel about 9 million bullets into liquid to finish this game here. I can't even speak correctly, as Spino appears to have the lead, but, you know, due to server issues and, you know, delayed starts, because, like, both these players are pretty much across the world, you know, it's hard to line these things up exactly, so we'll likely have to go to the score screen here. But it appears Spino does have the edge here.
Let's take a shot there. So does Strife.
Oh, no, the frame drops. At the worst time, too. This is not where we wanted to see this. And as Spino finishes his run, bearing another couple cutscenes skipped. But yeah, it looks like Spino may just barely squeeze this out. Which, you know, if you look back earlier at this run and you saw him die to the tank, and if someone, you know, were to tell you, oh, this guy's gonna win the race, by the way, we all know yet, but if that does happen, that'd be insane, given what has transpired during this run. As Smedio is wasting no time and is zooming through these credits, he wants to know the fate of the race, and will he be playing again next week, or is he out of here? We don't know. Man, oh man.
Hmm. Not sure if Strife is able to fast forward or not.
We'll ping him now to fast forward. Assuming he knows how to fast forward, but he may have just forgotten.
Yeah. Mine wasn't my fast forward also wasn't bound by default when I did
That's weird.
when I
Mine
when
was.
I first downloaded Dolphin. Yeah, like even hitting escape to, in the emulation, like that was not bound. I had to bind that.
It's only going to 50 frames, he says. Huh?
That's slower.
That doesn't sound correct.
Now it's looking faster.
Oh,
220.
okay, there he goes. There he goes. He's at 100 now. It was chugging a little bit, Had to get going.
230. I think that's the highest I've seen so far.
Yeah. Spenito is fast here, and he's fast on the CPU, apparently, just like Akuma's, because I think Akuma's will also get into some pretty high numbers as well. And 1 hour, 20 seconds from Spenito, as now we are patiently awaiting Strife. And as mentioned in the Discord, credits are 30 FPS on Dolphin, so while 50 to 60 may seem kind of slow or like not anything at all, it is going faster, so I'm not sure what the issue here is, unfortunately. So we do have a little bit of more time to wait here. So yeah, unfortunately, we just have to have a bit of a nail biter here, and it's being delayed by this slow forward, as some people are starting to call it here. So if you will just please bear with us while we are going through this as fast as we can. I think we are almost at the end of this. Developed by Silicon Knights.
Should see Konami. Yep.
All right, cool. And just as a reminder, if there is a tie, there will be a best of 3 liquid IL, where we will essentially have multiple liquid fights, or well, first to 2, best of 3, and whoever has the like best 2 liquid fights, they will move on. And we have that for the very first race kicking off this tournament from Vermilion and House Test. So I'm gonna see here, because this was pretty close. I'm imagining it's gonna be closer than Plywood and Akuma, unless we are going to get debated yet again, which I really hope not. All right, we are waiting here patiently. You're almost at the end, and this is going to conclude Sunday TTS. And as a reminder, the winner will stay, and the loser will unfortunately not play next week. And the final time. Oh,
6.
no, 6 seconds. Oh, no. It was so close. Oh, some of those frame hitches and server issues may have painted a bit of a not as clear picture, but unfortunately, that will see Spenito not return, and we will see Solid Strife continuing on. Very unfortunate, but very, very close race, and a fine race from both Spenito and SolidStrife90.
Yeah.
Uh,
Very good run from both runners. Some flubs throughout that definitely need to be, cleaned
yep.
up.
And
But
if you are Strife, then you know what to work on. All right, looks like Strife is coming on in.
Hello.
Hello.
I was very surprised at that outcome.
Yo, GG, dude. GG.
That was an intense race, fellas. That was an intense race.
That was insane. I mean, I know I lost, but I'm really happy that I made such a huge comeback after dying to the tank of all things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like only being 6 seconds away and you died to the tank, I'm quite surprised and like, you know,
If I hadn't died to the tank, this would have been a PB for sure.
yeah, and
By a wide range.
you definitely would have won as well, which is
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's very
No.
unfortunate, though. Very unfortunate.
See, the thing is, I didn't go for the bed ration because I wanted to try and get the SOCOM roll, and then I like completely
Oh, and like you're like
forgot.
laser focus on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I completely forgot that I didn't have a ration.
I'm surprised that like you never got any during the docks or during the card
Yeah,
encounter at all. I guess you had also
Yeah,
forgotten.
yeah, I don't usually get them in the docks anymore. I don't know
Oh,
why.
okay.
I just don't.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, that was a really good race. And I gotta give a huge shout out to my girlfriend Faye, who was with me on the call the whole time and keeping me cool and composed. And big shout outs to her. Yeah, big support, and I love you.
Wow. All right, everyone. Well, I think with that, Strife and Spino, do you have any more closing thoughts
Nah, man,
or parting words?
that's all I
Really
got
good
to
race.
say. Yeah, really
Alright.
good race, dude. Really close. Really hype.
Yeah.
And good
Like,
luck in
I
good
could
luck
see
in
how
the
close it was. So I was
yeah.
trying. That's why I tried to do the guard thing at the end. Just thought if I can not get shot at the end, then I might save like a second, which might help.
Yeah.
That was very scary because I was like looking and I'm like, I don't know if you want to be doing this right now because this is a very close race. I don't know, man, but it seemed to work out though.
Yeah.
Well, folks, I think that will do it for today. And for those that'll be curious, sometime either tomorrow or Tuesday, we will know the schedule for next week, which will likely be on Friday and Sunday. And thank you all for coming out to watch. And we will see you all next week here for the next edition of the Very Easy Twin Snakes Tournament. See you all next time.